Hello, hello, hello. So, let's go over a few things. Welcome to Dee Dee's Crafty Creations and Crime Talk. Missing children as of 8/1/21. Hold on, let me pull up my disclaimer. Come on, don't freeze up on me. Don't freeze up on me. Don't freeze up on me. Come on, come on. Hey, hey, there it is. So, we're going to go to my profile. Come on, baby, come on. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Come on. Okay, yeah. I get cross app messages. Haven't been on. There we go. So I want my photos. Thank you for all being patient. No. I just want to see my photos. Just want to see my photos. Don't want to see. Oh, Lord. Mobile uploads. Where's Miss Dee? Where, oh, where did it go? Lord, y'all, I have been so busy. I apologize. We got little man's birthday this month. So they're going to be doing a birthday party for him. And then my son, I have two boys that are having birthdays this month also. There's my disclaimer. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. So we're going to, hold on. We're going to share a screen. There it is. So copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, content, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. For use is of, sorry guys. For use is use of permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Let me fix my light. Sorry, y'all. This is going to drive me nuts and it's right in my eyes. Oh, stop. That worked. That is much better. Hello, hello. So, now that the copyright disclaimer is up there, I want to get into a few things. Just a few little things. Let me get rid of this one so that I'm back. So I just want to say this. There's several children missing at this point right now. Several cases that I'm following, several cases that I'm working on behind the scenes privately of cases that have already been in the limelight years ago. And I mentioned last time I was on that I uncovered a few things about the Delphi case and another case that may be connected. And that would definitely be interesting. I find it very interesting that there was another case in Indiana that links somebody to the Delphi case, and people just keep overlooking it. So that's one case. We do know that Libby and Abby are found, and they were murdered. This other girl that is linked to this case through family was murdered. So we have 3 murders, 3 unsolved murders. So that's a big, huge thing. The next case I'm going to address are Orrin and Orson West, who have been missing since December 21st of 2020. Little man's birthday is this month. Make sure you go to Orrin and Orson West, aka Sincere and Classics missing Facebook page. I know several groups and organizations and family and friends have started an online birthday card for him, and they've also started preparing for a birthday party. So he's going to be turning 5, and as of right now, the Irish twins are both 4 until his birthday. So that's that. There's no new updates on that case. I know Steve, Ivy Watchman, is waiting on some test results from soil samples. I know other people are quietly working the case as well. There's some things that have been brought to everybody's attention as far as us YouTubers and content media creators. So no updates, unfortunately. Hopefully we will get something on The Voice soon. The next case I want to address is Summer Wells. Now, man, okay, I'm going to say this. I like everybody. I try to get along with everybody. I don't like to be pulled in the middle, and I don't like drama, and I don't like people stealing my profile picture and making fake Facebook accounts, fake YouTube accounts, which I've had done. And I know the party behind it, and that person's just ratchet and raunchy. A pure lowlife. Some people, as far as content creators, some people should just shut it down and give it up. Plain and simple. Being honest about that. The reason I haven't been around is I've been quite busy. I have kids with special needs. I have a life. I have a job. I have family. It doesn't mean that I'm not behind the scenes working with somebody else, partnered up with somebody else, looking into things. Okay. I'm an admin on several groups for recovery because I do have a child. My son is a recovering addict. So I do run a couple groups in recovery and addiction. I also run a couple SID support groups or, mom groups where they've lost their children to death, not by harm's way, but by God's choice. So I have like 6 different groups. I also run a couple of for sale sites in my area on Marketplace. Well, not Marketplace, but it's like stuff for sale in our area. And then it links to Marketplace now. So it's been kind of a little bit of a nightmare. But on that being said, I want to be honest with everybody. We're all equal. Okay. Summer Wells is 5 years old. She's missing out of, hold on, let me, I know it's not Kingsport. I know it's Tennessee. I want to get the correct, Ben Hill Drive, I know is the address. Rogersville, Tennessee. They've turned the Tennessee town upside down. Summer Moon Utah Wells was last seen at her home in Beech Creek community of Hawkins County, Tennessee on June 15th. Now, I was asked by several different people today. Let me grab my cigarettes. Yes, I'm still smoking. I gave up. Pop. Gosh. Oh, wow. So probably back in May. So I haven't had a soda, but I've got a new drink. I absolutely love it. Hold on one second. Let me grab my cigarettes. Let's get into this. Let's get into this and let's get into this. So this is my new drink. It's called Bubbler. Absolutely love it. This is the lemon lime. So let's get into this. We're all content creators. And I get along with a slug of them. I love everybody. There's a few that I don't like. And that's probably, I could probably count that on three fingers. And the one person is very, makes my gut turn, put it that way. Okay. I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to be frank and upfront, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it because Dee Dee never does. Yeah, if any of these children are found and there's a reward offered, I'm going to be blunt and honest with you. I would never accept it, nor would about 99.9% of these content creators out here on YouTube. I would want that money to go towards the family, towards arrangements, towards that child's future therapy. Okay? That's what it should be about, is these kids, not us. It shouldn't be about what he said, she said, what Betty Boop said, what Karen said, what Linda said, what BZ Bowl said. Okay? What it should be is about these children. So I'm going to tell you this straight up because I know it's been brought up in another case for content creators to leave this family alone, which is fine. I know some groups, some Facebook groups had to shut it down. My husband actually follows now on different ones. We don't follow some of the same cases. And he was appalled. He was like, I can't believe how grabby some content creators are. They're out there posting their YouTube link in these groups just to get clicks and views. He goes, you know, honey, you've had a YouTube channel for several different years and for several different things. He goes, never once have I put your link out there. I'll tell my buddies, hey, this is my wife, go check her out. But never would I post my wife's link in the group. I'm like, oh, thanks, honey. I love you too. He goes, no, just listen to me for a minute. It's not about YouTube creators. It shouldn't ever be about you guys. And he was right. It shouldn't be about Dee Dee. It shouldn't be about anybody. Okay? People are going to watch who they're going to watch because they like certain characteristics of people. I get it. But my husband also made a good point. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about that child. Who cares if you're going to click this case or find this case or solve this case? It's not about that. It's about these families and these children. So that brings me to our next case, but I don't want to leave Summer's case just open and out there like that. Michael Vaughn is missing out of Utah. Or no, I'm sorry, Idaho. Different kid. So Michael Vaughn is missing out of Idaho. Michael Monkey Vaughn. So, 5-year-old boy missing from Idaho town. This was from Casper, Wyoming News. I don't know why I do know why I'm subscribed to Wyoming. There was a case in Wyoming that I had followed. So, officials from Fruitland, Idaho Police Department say that the search for Michael Joseph Vaughn began on July 28th, 2021. The 5-year-old went missing near his residence at approximately 6:30 p.m. on July 27th. Michael was last seen wearing a light blue Minecraft shirt and a dark blue boxer briefs. And he stands about 43 inches tall and he's 50 pounds. Has blonde hair and blue eyes. Answers to the nickname Monkey. So I was asked something today, and hold on, let me finish with Michael first. I was asked something today, and I sat down and I watched, because I'm working with somebody that is a YouTube creator, content creator, and me and him sat down today and we FaceTimed and we chatted, and I said, I'm really bothered by these couple of cases that are out there. I've never claimed to be a psychic medium, nor am I, but ever since I was little, if somebody was pregnant near me, and I could sense it, I can tell them. I could tell them before they're even been told by a doctor or had a pregnancy test. I can also sense a gut feeling of when somebody's no longer with us. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. In Summer's case, I feel that Summer's no longer with us. In Michael's case, I want to hold up hope, because there's just that feeling that something's just off in this case. That he is still with us and somebody may have him. I could be 100% wrong, but I just have a feeling. But I was asked today my feeling on it, and I was watching the press conference with the parents of Michael Vaughn, of Monkey. That when I watch parents get up and talk to us, the public, the United States, the people in every state, I watched it in Faye Sweatlick's case. I watched her mom do one interview, and that woman, even though she tried to hold it together, I give that woman so much credit, because, man, she was tore apart, pleading and begging for Faye to come home. Watching that interview today, Michael's mom. And this interview was done probably days ago. But I watched that video a couple times, and you could just see the fear, the stress, and the emotion in Michael Vaughn's mom's eyes. You could see it. Now, could I see that in Candace Wells? That's the first thing I look for. When I analyze videos of those parents coming to us, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'll watch those videos 100 times before I come to a conclusion. I am going to plead the fifth on the Wells case right now, just because there's some not forthcoming things going on in that situation. And I see a bunch of red flags, especially with a 15-year-old NC. Okay. As a mom, you train your brain to look for shit like that, especially with teachers, close friends. But one thing that was said during the interview with the Vaughns, with Michael's mom and Michael's dad, is the police detective straight up said, please don't harass this family. So are we getting that greedy on these cases that we're reaching out and don't scare these families, let them come to you? We all have platforms, okay? These people know it. These people probably have watched our platforms. They've probably watched our platforms. So if they chose to come to a platform and like, hey, can you help me? My daughter's missing. Can you help me? My son is missing. Can you help me? My mother's missing. My daughter, my sister. I would open that platform, pop that share link up there, and have them come on and share their story. I wouldn't be out there trying to milk a story and milk a family. We all want that credential. We all want that 5 minutes of fame of, hey, I know that family. Look, I've been in those shoes. I've been in those shoes when a close friend of mine's daughter was murdered here in Minnesota. Okay. I will fight and I will bring up Tasha's name for the rest of my life because she was murdered and left behind 2 children. I will give my platform to a mom. I will give my platform to a dad. That 5 minutes of fame sometimes is heartbreaking, especially if you're close to the family. I have mad respect for a lot of YouTubers. When I first started in covering stories and covering crime, one of the first people that I subbed to when she was starting out was Jace for Justice. And I'm glad she did, because I couldn't stand watching anybody else cover certain cases. And when it came down to Jay is for Justice, she's blunt, she's forward, and she's more than willing to give that platform up to other people. That 5 minutes of fame didn't go to her head. She still does her content, and she's classy, and she's brilliant. So there's that. So let's let these people come to us. It's not about us getting that 5 minutes of fame. It's not about us being, oh my God, you got 30,000 subs. How'd you get that far? It's not about that. We need to let it be about these children. Let's make it about the children. There's a lot of content creators out there that do have their platforms for children, that let other content creators share. A Balance, man, he's a go-getter, and he's amazing. Kathy at Left Undone puts together some amazing content and videos. I have the utmost respect for YouTubers that I watch and admire. The ones that I don't admire, they know who they are. I've judged some content creators without even getting to know them. Well, I didn't really have much of a choice because I got thrown into a bunch of crap. Because certain people don't play well together and they want that attention just on their channel. And they will burn their best friend for it. Yeah. I've had my email hacked. I've had my bank account hacked. I've had fake accounts made of me. And I know who did it. That's the sad part. And if I dare say that person's name, they'll channel strike me because they're that immature. I just want to remind everybody tonight that we are here for Orrin and Orson West, aka Sincere and Classic. We are here for Summer Wells. We are here for Michael Vaughn and any other children that are missing. Because that's what my channel's about, and that's what several other channels are about. We take time out of our lives, out of our children's lives, out of events, out of games, sports. So with that being said, I do wish Summer's family would focus on Summer. I'd like to see more pictures of Summer. I'd like to know more about Summer. My heart goes out to Summer's family. We always pray for the best and prepare ourselves for the worst. Michael Vaughn's family, we pray and we prepare. And I wish his family hugs and as much support as they need. But let's just share the news. Let's not bug the families. And I know that's hard because we want to feel like we're being helpful. I get that. I want to be helpful too. But there's boundaries that we're all crossing when we're knocking on their door or DMing them or sliding into their Facebook or their Twitter or their Messenger. If they want our help, they will reach out to us. And I have no problem if somebody's family, like I said, right now I'm working on a case that has like the Delphi case and another case. And I've had people reach out to me and I've been in Messenger for hours, days, weeks. I'm actually going to be going to Indiana at the end of this month, at the end of August. I wasn't going to put that out there, but I'm going to be meeting with a couple people when I go out there. I'm only going out there Friday and Saturday. I will be back. I will be coming back Sunday, but I'm only going out there for a couple days. I'm going out there to talk to one of the family members and to check a few things out. Just because I do have a friend that lives in Indiana and I'm going out to visit her too, but she lives in the area. So we'll see what comes out of that. I know that Gray Hughes has worked tremendously on that case. And that's another thing, boundaries. Don't step on somebody else's feet. If you've got information, try to share it with another YouTube creator that is actually in that area. Boots on the ground is superb to have. Absolutely amazing to have. I guess my thing is I look at the Amari Nichols case and I look at how boots on the ground were in California and boots on the ground from California went to Vegas. Okay. That right there is dedication. They were there for Amari and Amari's family, despite everything they felt in their heart. So instead of knocking on doors, DMing people, let them come to us. Let law enforcement handle this. We are not law enforcement. We are not trained like them. And I'm going to be honest with you. No matter what we are trained in and what our profession is, we all have a different way of approaching things. a different way of approaching things. Very much so. So I just wanted to hop on here tonight, tell everybody hi, that I'm here. I've just got a chaotic schedule, as you can see. I'm still trying to get everything done in my room. I have not gotten my room painted. We've got house stuff going on. School's going to be starting. We just finished up school shopping. We just had a huge trip that we took to the zoo and to the Minnesota world's largest candy store. Well, it's the Minnesota's largest candy store. It's in Jordan, Minnesota, and it was actually amazing. I got some candy that I used to get when I was a little kid. Our favorites, some really icky sodas. Bacon soda, ranch soda. What do we have? Unicorniac. So we did a whole challenge as the family. Oh, the other one that was really gross that I couldn't get over was corn soda. It was just nasty. But that's what we did, is we went to the Minnesota's largest candy store, which was in Jordan, Minnesota. We went to the zoo. We've gone to a couple different pools in the area just to check out different pools. We've gone camping. And as y'all know, we have cows and we have a farm, and we're an organic dairy milking farm. So we don't get a lot of time off. So the time that we do get off, we appreciate being able to spend time with our family. But I just kind of sat back tonight, and a lot of people have come to me and asked me how I feel about what is my gut feeling right now with the Wells and the Vaughn family and a couple of the things. And, even Kathy from Left Undone. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, we're out here. I'm not the best at putting videos together. I wish Kathy lived closer so she could teach me. I have a lot of good boots on the ground in my area for media coverage. Big shout out to Snack Squad, Unicorn Riot, Frank Nitty. Who else? The Family Soups. Mercado Media. So, when anything's going on in Minnesota, and I know that my YouTube family in my area that are boots on the ground, I'm bringing you the content. I know I've been lazy and slacking lately, but we got you. And you know that you can all go watch and subscribe. I'm not here for the clicks and views. I'm here for the bonds and the friendships that I make, because those mean the most to me. I'm also here for the kids and the families. Okay. But one thing that I've always put on my sleeve and put out here for y'all is, when it comes to these missing kids, I've learned to put a shield across my heart. Okay. I am here for the kids and the kids only. 99.9% of these cases that we've watched this whole year, in 2021 alone, these children have been found deceased, either by the adoptive parents, the step parents, the mama's boyfriend, the mama's fling for the week, the mama themselves. The people that were supposed to care for them and love them the most have been the people that have hurt some of these children. Okay? The daddies. So you learn to put the children first. I hope and I pray every day that Summer Wells is found safe, alive. The same thing with Michael Vaughn, and the same thing with Orrin and Orson West, aka Sincere and Classic. But I'm gonna hop off here. I just wanted to come on and say that and tell everybody great content. You guys are doing an amazing job. I'm proud of y'all. Just let the people come to us. It ain't about who gets, oh, hey, I got the first unit. Nobody cares about that. The only thing that we care about or should be caring about is these babies. The babies that don't have a voice. Oh, yeah. So you guys have been gone so long, and do you remember me talking about Vera? I know I showed you Vera before. Look at Vera. Vera had to be repotted. If you remember, she was in a little pot. Vera grew up, and one of my kids put some seeds of something in there. But Miss Vera grew up. She's gotten big. I'm thinking these are sunflowers in here, y'all. But Vera grew up. Vera's not little no more. She doesn't fit in my planter for the window. So she is over here. And as you can see, of course, Vera's in the way over here now. Sadie. Hi, baby. We're going to say hi to everybody. We're going to say hi. She's already in bed. Like, Mom, I'm coming to bed. You want up? Come on down. Come on. Come on, mister. Come on, mister. What? Come on. Come on. And there's my other big boy. Well, he's our only boy. Yeah. He's our only boy. No kisses on the lips. Mm-mm. I kissed your cheek. No. He's a big baby. He's got an ear infection right now. So, yeah. So he has him to deal with good. All right, kiddo. We'll get in bed. We'll get in bed. You sit right there. So that's what I've been doing. I've been kind of busy. Life. But that doesn't mean I'm not here. That doesn't mean I'm not working with somebody else. Following cases, sleuthing, running down rabbit holes, getting stuck down rabbit holes. That's another thing I wanted to mention because I almost forgot. How does two people in one family go missing? Two. Rose Bly has been missing since 2009 or 2010. I'm actually going to cover Rose's case. Me and another person are going to be covering Rose's case, doing some deep diving. There's just some things that when Summer came up missing, some red flags, just some things that we've been looking into. I don't live too far from Wisconsin, so that might be a day trip. I heard there was a flower garden, a memorial flower garden for Rose. I'm going to see what I can find out about that, and I'm probably going to do a day trip. If I do a day trip, it'll probably will be like September, October, once the kids are back in school. I'll probably leave early in the morning once they're on route to school, and I know that they're at school safe. Turn the security cameras on at the house and head out. Because like I said, I'm 30 minutes from Wisconsin. When Jamie Kloss went missing, I drove 2.5 hours to go search. I like Wisconsin. My husband's from Wisconsin. So that doesn't mean that I won't take a road trip and go search. Mama just got a new car. So I'm going to be doing a little deep diving with a friend of mine. Another YouTube creator. We're going to meet up in Wisconsin because that person's not in Wisconsin, but close to Wisconsin too. And she's not in Minnesota. I'm in Minnesota. She's in a different state next door, and Wisconsin's in the middle. So we're going to do a little road trip, meet up, have lunch, see what we can find out. Just because there's some strange red flags. And then we've got little Miss Summer that's missing. Just bizarre. This whole case is bizarre. But I wish you all a good night. Sweet dreams. Love from Minnesota. Take care. If you guys all have any questions or have any concerns, or if you're a parent and your child is missing, please feel free to contact us. Everybody knows who I am on Facebook. And us content creators that are out here, we're willing to give you our platforms for you to get up here. If you're looking for a lost loved one, and I'm talking lost as in, family that you haven't talked to or that kind of stuff too. Not just a missing child or a missing family member or a missing brother, missing sister, or missing aunt. If you were adopted out as a child and you're looking for a family, please feel free to contact us. Because myself and several other people would be more than willing to happily give you our platform, let you talk about it. As you all know, I was adopted as a child. Well, by golly, I don't know where it went. Okay, there it is. So I recently did the 23andMe. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I recently did this. So who knows? Somebody out here might be my brother, my sister, my aunt, my uncle. Guess we'll find out. I do know that. It's kind of funny because I have my heritage. And I was not surprised at all. There's a person I'd like to set it down in front of and actually FaceTime or call this person and be like, now what are you going to say? So yeah. Actually, my plan was sending my biological father. I have two of those. I was going to print out my results and send my biological father that other box and the results and in the mail and be like, hey, by the way, I took it. You want to take it now? We'll see. I'm just that kind of person. I don't sugarcoat it, and I'm blunt and forward. If I had enough guts, I'd knock on his door and be like, hey, here's the paperwork. Here's the box. Can you do it, please? Thank you. Bye. That's just the bitch side of me that would do some shit like that. But I don't know. I guess that's just who I am, the way I am. But I'm going to hop off here. You guys all have a blessed night and love from Minnesota.